Welcome to high school basketball coverage from VTV, Channel 6. I'm John Nurden, and we're here at Union High School. We've got a great matchup tonight between the Union Cougars and the Juab Wasps. And we want to welcome Centricom viewers who are taking our stream. So, exciting game tonight. Pretty important game for region for both teams. Juab happened to beat Carbon and put them at 3-1, and the Union is 3-0. So this is a big teller for who takes dominance in region. So a really important game. Looks like they got a couple of tall players over there at Juab, and I hear tell that that's where the game's won and lost. And then you've got Union with a pretty solid team top to bottom this year, ranked number 4 in the state, according to Deseret News as of today. And look like to move up if they win this game. So very exciting here at Union High School. Let's take a quick look at the starting lineups. So we got a hold of Coach Jeff Wallace, and he said he was going to start Willow Kay, Tutnam, Hyatt, Bailey Heap, McKesley, I think I got that right, Cowan, and Hannah Robbins. And he said his keys to the game were controlling tempo. We need to play our pace or we will struggle to find our rhythm. And then he said rebounding. We can't give up second chance points. And third, taking care of the ball, turnovers, especially those that lead to run out layups. And then looks like we're getting ready to have the anthem, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break during the anthem, hear a word from our sponsors, and come back with the start of the game.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors, sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College, and send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
Come to 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, longest running restaurant in Vernal, with that home-style cooking you love. We're here to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we also cater events, with prices you just can't beat. Stop in the gift shop and get something special while you're here. Locally owned in downtown Vernal since 1933. Like us on Facebook and go to 711ranchrestaurant.com, and we'll see you soon.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uinta Basin.
Back to VTV's coverage of high school basketball. We've got the girls playing right now here at Union in Roosevelt, about ready to start the game. They're announcing the starting lineups. See if we can pick out the starting lineup for Sam Hoops, Union's coach. We did not get a hold of him. He did not respond to our email. And so we will take a look at his as they come out. So there is Juab's team getting ready to go, the Wasps. And with a quiet awe happening here. Waiting on Union's
And now, please welcome
announcement.
Your Lady Cap starting lineup. Number 5.
Looks like Tori Ross, one of my favorite players.
Number 10, a senior, Kennedy.
And Kennedy Ross, cousins, not sisters.
A junior, number 24, Lindy.
And Lindy Miller with the hot pink shoes.
Junior, number 14, Reagan.
Reagan Anderson with the bun,
And number 15,
the fierce hairdo.
Carly.
And then number 15, Carly Blake. And Carly's about 5'10". Reagan's about 6 foot, so they got a pretty tall team. Looks like on the Wasps, Hannah Robbins is 6'3". So little tough contending here. Some height on both teams, and this will be a fun matchup. Get ready for the tip-off here and see how things go. Looks like Union brings the whole team out there to take a look at things, make sure everybody knows what's going on. Reagan Anderson gonna jump here against Hannah. And a pretty good battle, goes off the back of the officials' jersey, and here we go. The Wasps with the ball. Up top, swinging around, big battle underneath. It just goes over everybody. That's a good, tough battle underneath there. That's gonna leave Anderson with her hands full tonight. The Rosses back and forth. There's Miller. Easy to pick up Miller out there with those shoes. Oh, and they get a good one inside. Great look. Not as good a finish, but Anderson will take care of that soon enough. Wasp back at it, and it looks like Union's going man-to-man, playing tight, and they get a screen there. A nice big shot off the top, and the biggest little man on the floor picks that up, woman on the floor. Tori Ross brings it down. Finds another look for Anderson. Again, she misses that one, or maybe it was a pass. Hard to really tell there, but Carly Blake finished that off. So Union first on the board. And you see Juab, look at the battle in there with Hannah. And that is good weak side help. Very good help, and I think that's probably what they worked on. Coach Hoops got them ready for this, because that's what the difference maker is going to be. And there you see, that's 3 shots layup style in a row there that the Union Cougars have missed. That was Ross, but 3 really good looks. They keep getting those kind of looks all night, and they'll do well in this game. And the Wasps do a great job of running a low screen and getting a nice 3-point look. That looked like that was Bailey Heap, number 13. And you see Miller gets called for a travel as she takes off a little before she puts the ball down with her dribble. And a great defense from Ross. Kennedy does a great job to just go get that ball. And there's Tori Ross. She doesn't care how tall you are, how big you are. She's going to come in at you. Goes right at him. And she's going to take a couple free throws here. Nope, they're going to say she was down. That was a pretty good looking shot to me, but she'll take it out here. And maybe they get a good look coming in, and they do. Little fumble of the ball, Miller picks it up. Nice battle for the ball in there. I like the effort from Regan Anderson. Again, another wide open 3 look for Juab. And a rebound special there. That was Hannah again. Hannah Robbins. Okay. Union's had the better looks. But it's going to be tough to go up in there against Hannah, no matter who you are. And that was Blake just getting shut down there down deep. And that won't happen all night, but, you know, when you're going up against someone who's got 5 inches on you, that's going to happen now and then. We're going to have a timeout here. And it looks like a 30-second timeout, so we'll just stay here as Coach wants to take a look at things and see what he can do to get his team rallied back to understand what's happening, because they keep getting screened down low, and they're coming up for that Juab's coming up for that wide open shot, either at the foul line or at the three-point line, right on top, which is where it's easiest to score. Hey, we want to thank L&L Motors. We're all here. Man, that's a different reader. I hadn't seen that one yet. We are here for all your services and sales needs, offering pickup and delivery services of your vehicle to either our Vernal or Roosevelt location. One-stop shop for new wheels and tires, personalized accessories for your new or used vehicle, and we will find you your best financing options. Bank and credit unions, proudly sponsoring Basin schools and promoting students to be active in their schools. Again, thanks, L&L Motors. Okay, we're back at it. And Juab knows not to let Union have those three-point looks. And another pretty good-looking shot there. And that looks like they put in Ellison Weaver. And she got a pretty good look there. Also in is I guess that's both Weavers. And I'm not sure how you say the older sister's name. Nice rebound. And just a zig and a zag, you know, and that always looks worse than it really is. One player cuts in as another player's making a pass, and it just looks like a bad pass, and it is, but it's not as bad as it looks. And it looks like they're going to go with the 1-3-1 trap, full court, kind of slow the ball down. Not necessarily to still it, it doesn't look like. Just to change things up a little, maybe trap in the corners. And one of the hard things is rebounding at that point. And that looked like Juab tried to get the ball inside, and Union tapped it, and then Juab must have tapped it again. So Tori Ross bringing the ball up. Another good inside look, and very nice finish. I like it. Ellison, nice job. And that trap is on, and they do steal it this time. Ball's loose. Push it up. And Juab got a touch on that, so out it goes for Union. Official got the ball thrown at him there, unintentionally. So Union's going to take it out there on the side, pretty deep on the side, much deeper than you go underneath, so. And that's a good find, and a mismatch. Boy, that is a good shuffle there. Tori Ross fakes the three-pointers, go in deep, and ends up getting this game a little closer for Union. So it ends up being a pretty dang good timeout for Coach Hoops, and that's a travel. And the official gets it. And after the travel was a foul, but first it was a travel. And you know, I like Union. The girls just help her up. Hey, sorry about that, you know, but give us the ball. It's our turn. Coach is calling another play. They're going to run something here. Oh, and there's another travel. Comes right back at him. And they're going to do the 1-3-1 again, I would assume. But kind of backed off. So the pressure comes, and they're going to trap in the corners on the half court. And Coach runs to get a timeout and does a really good job to get a timeout. They stay standing. We'll stay here as well. Talk about a few of our sponsors. Strata Networks. Strata is proud to help bring you live coverage of local sports. Enjoy reliable coverage and unbeatable speeds from the company that brings you more local cell sites than any other carrier. Nationwide 4G LTE coverage and the latest smartphones and mobile devices. Strata Networks is proud to support our local high schools. They are now accepting applications for their scholarships and youth programs. Visit them online at stratanetworks.com to apply. Applications are due March 2nd. All right. A couple of short timeouts, and we'll see how this works out for Juab. See if they can do something to stop that pressure and trap there in the half court. Oh, and comes over, lots of hands, and they're going to call that a foul. Must have got her on the arm there. We have a great officiating crew tonight. 3 veterans. Last year's official, most honored lady official. And there was a miss, so we got one more free throw. Juab makes a sub. And maybe they have something to counter the 1-3-1 trap. Maybe they'll come right back with something. Nope, they just pull it back and do their thing. Kind of pack it in defense. You know, they play it in pretty deep, a zone. Oh, and very nice for Kennedy Ross. And again, here comes that trap. It's a pressure pass up on top, and then as soon as it crosses, it's a trap. Coming from both sides, and hands everywhere. Tries to split and doesn't, but Hannah comes out and helps, which is a great help. Hannah Robbins getting up there, dribbling the ball like a point guard. And Juab gets a pretty good look. Little Annie-eye over, and boy, that's a foul in my book every day of the week when you get over the top, but the official's right on top of it, so Hannah just has an ability there to use her height to her advantage. Great rebound. Just steps in there, and that was Ellison again. Weaver, she just does a great job stepping in, getting a shot up, and as she shoots, she gets fouled, so she's going to get a couple free throws. And the game has flip-flopped now. It started out with a pretty good run from Juab, and then Union made a pretty good run back, and now it's pretty close. There's another sub, Blake back in. So Union has a pretty strong junior class as well as a strong senior class. So not only are they good this year, but they're going to be good for a year or two to come. And there's that pressure coming, and Juab does a great job of passing quick, getting out of it. And they get a jump ball. Tori Ross jumps in there. And good thing for Juab, that's actually a great call because that was going to be traveling if not. Even if someone else is holding the ball, you can't fall down. So again, packed in defense, pretty good zone for Juab. Kind of a matchup zone, and Tori Ross comes around, flings up a three-pointer, nothing doing. Robbins does a great job of tapping that, and Juab pushes it, gets up there. I quite like the athleticism of number 13, Bailey Heap. She does a great job. And Hannah also, you know, she's just going to score points no matter what you do. Holy smokes, Kennedy Ross says, okay, you can do what you do, but I'm going to do what I do. Comes right back with a big three-pointer to keep the lead for Union. I'm going to do that a little bit tonight. Haven't been over here for a while. But I'm watching my favorite high school girls basketball team play right now in Union girls basketball. So big wholesale change there, 3 subs for Juab. And they're gonna go outside in, looking to go in, I'm sure. Nope, they don't. I thought they'd go right back into Hannah. And a good battle, it ends up going the other way. For Coach Hoops, he was hoping it'd go their so that Union got the ball, headed the other direction. Heaps with a good fake. And the man-to-man help is really good, but boy, just overcommitted, and but does a good job of getting a rebound. Is that Tori Ross? Not much time left. Maybe should have waited to get the clock down a little bit, but she takes an open look for a three-pointer and just comes up a little bit short, and gives Juab that last shot of the game of the quarter probably. But that pressure's a little bit rough, and as soon as she crosses, there is no messing around. And Union gets it right back off of the trap with Juab sitting on the floor going, hey, wait a minute. And that was Tatum Hyatt. Wondering what happened there. Tori Ross just goes in there, forearm first. And probably should have been a foul on her. She was looking to get a foul called, but that'll end the first quarter. We'll take a break and be right back.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
Welcome back to Union High School. We're coming back off the timeout here, and the Cougars ended up on top of the Wasps 13-10, and it was a pretty good battle. You know, Kennedy Ross knocking down 2 3-pointers, big points for her, and you know, a big difference maker. But I think that 1-3-1 half-court trap has made all the difference for them. And there it goes again. They get another steal. And they push the ball hard. Oh, and if that goes in Kennedy's hand, she's shooting that for sure. But Tori figures she's going to take another one. And good rebounding. And then the height in there for Juab just makes it hard to put that back up and in. So the ball swinging around, and Juab does a pretty good job moving around a little bit. And Robbins with the three-point try. Tori Ross runs that ball down. Coach says, hey, let's relax a little bit, get something set up. And the 2-3 zone for Juab, and they actually match it. It's a matching zone. Nope, they're going to go man-to-man. So they showed zone, and they're man-to-man now. Inside out. Another one for Kennedy. That's 3 tonight. Very important big points. Big, huge points. And then Aislinn Weaver doing a great job on the rebounding of her miss. And that's a good cut. And she just fakes Hannah out. And Hannah's like, wait a minute, I didn't touch her. Gets that foul called on her. And Blake going to the hole does a great job. Nice shot fake, and then takes it right hard, strong to the hole. Couple free throws for Blake. Ute Tribal Enterprises is proud to sponsor VTV6's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School basketball. Sure appreciate our sponsors. Without them, we couldn't do this, so what a privilege it is to have them helping us out. Go support them as much as you can. Let them know that you heard about them here on VTV Channel 6. And Blake misses that one. So, pretty good little run here of 4 points for the Cougars. And a nice steal and a big push. It's a little 4-on-1. And nice, that is 2-on-1 passing to its finest. But Hannah Robbins gets back and does her job, gets the rebound off a couple of misses. And it looks like Coach is going to take a timeout. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break as well.
Come out to the Vernal Preparedness Expo on January 27th at the UNA Conference Center. We have speakers and vendors coming from all over to teach you on various topics and give you access to items you didn't even know exist. Come out, get prepared, and have fun. Learn more at vernalprep.com.
Welcome back to Union High School, where the Cougars have started the second quarter off well. They've scored 4 points off of a nice three-pointer and a nice free throw. And looking to just keep this up. And, you know, I see Juab's coach over there trying to figure out how to stop some of this pressure that's coming. And the pressure is heavy. But, boy, the Cougars just keep up the pressure. And Miller, she handles the rock pretty dang good. And just timing on that pass, you know, again, that's kind of I'm thinking you're going big, and boy, Weaver was just coming down when it was going up. And Union, big trap all the way up. Oh, they had the trap was on. But Miller's just going to put pressure hard and force Juab to dribble it up there, and they do a good job of getting the ball up through the hole. And Hannah Robbins gets the rebound and gets a put-back foul. So she's going to get a couple of free throws here. Looks like she might be bleeding a little bit, so she's going to have to get that patched up before she can shoot a free throw. And Hannah's going to have to try to get that fixed up so she can come back in and shoot the free throws. They're over there discussing what to do about it. While they're doing that, 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant is proud to sponsor VTV's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School basketball. All right, well, Coach Heaps was going to take a little free time out there. And it looks like Hannah's not going to be able to shoot those free throws, so they put the sub in, and the sub is going to take those free throws. So who did they put in? You know, I can't see them. Their hair is hanging over their numbers, so as she turns around the other way, we'll let you know who it is. She missed the first one. Makes that second one, and that's why they put it in there. I'm still not sure who it is. But she comes over, do a great job of defending, but nothing doing with Regan Anderson. Nice putback. That looks like it's number 25, Emila Anderson. And Emila has the ball. And Union, excuse me, please. Union keeps putting that pressure out there nonstop, making it really tough. And for whatever reason, those screens aren't working as well. And yet, as soon as I go to say that, one works perfectly, and Juab gets a nice look. But nothing doing. Oh, I like how Union just leads with their elbow. They do not take it lightly. And Weaver, nice find underneath to Anderson. And Anderson gets hit after that, but she knocks that one in. That's a great pass, great find, nice finish. And here comes the pressure and that ball and that push. You know, not only do they steal it, but Kennedy just pushes that ball forward, and she is feeling it tonight, folks. Kennedy stops, pops, and down it goes for an 11th point. So Kennedy doing it all the work she needs to on the offensive side, and she's running the floor and putting the pressure on now. And they get away from the trap, and you see Weaver just says, that one's on me. I let her go, and then I fouled her. So Kennedy Ross over talking to Coach because he's got a little something to tell her as she's just putting in the effort tonight. There she is again. And the pressure on the defensive side just changes now. Union feels so comfortable to go out and put as much pressure outside as they need to and help and whatnot, because Hannah's out of the game with the bloody nose right now, trying to get that taken care of. See the doctor working on her. And there's a block by Kennedy Ross. And Miller putting some pressure on. And this girl for the Wasps, I quite like her athleticism and her ability. She gets to the hole, does a good job. It's Bailey, I believe that's how you say it. It's spelled a little different. Heap. And she's doing a great job as a junior for Juab. I'm sure she's one of their studs. Moon Lake Electric, owned by the people they serve. Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned. Providing power to the area since 1938. Find and like them on Facebook. Bailey makes them both, and yeah, she just kind of got an athleticism about her and a confidence in the air. So I like that. Kennedy Ross going to go take a break. See if she can ice that elbow up, keep it. Maybe she needs to heat it, and just keep it warm for herself. And then let's see, J.C. Basson came in. A nice save there. Regan Anderson. Miller gave her a little tough pass, and she bounced it off her. And Anderson went and found it. And Union's pretty comfortable, content, dribbling the ball up top, and they lose it there. But they get it right back on a nice steal. That was Ellison Weaver. And then Regan, just a junction jumper right in the hoop. Well done. And Union kind of just on all the cylinders right now, just fired up. This pressure defense that they're putting in there is making all the difference, and then they push. When they get the ball, they do not slow down. They don't even slow down. And you see Anderson goes to the hole, gets knocked down. She's going to shoot a couple free throws. Yeah, somebody's got them understanding the game of basketball. It's not about dribbling and who can beat who with the dribble. It's getting the ball to the other end and putting it in the hole, and that's why they lead this game by 12, 13 points. Ashley Regional Medical Center is a level 4 trauma center. This means there is a dedicated trauma team with extensive training to assist with trauma cases in the ER. Ashley Regional will open their new Women's Center in February of 2018. Ashley Regional welcomes Dr. Alex Driggs, General Surgeon, to the staff, and Ashley Region is a Joint Commission accredited facility. And there's that pressure again, full court man-to-man. There's no trap, it's just full court man-to-man. It's me against you, they say. And Miller putting the pressure on, reaching in. And she gets caught with her hand in the cookie jar. And that's her first foul, so she'll lighten up a little on that pressure, but no real foul trouble on either team. Good shot fake. And they're going to say she traveled. Union went crazy as that happened there, but I'm not sure she didn't get sure she didn't get fouled. A deep three-pointer for Blake. And with long shots come long rebounds. And Regan Anderson does a great job of saving that, but it ended up going to the Wasps. And then she just comes to the other end. And she comes down and gets hammered on the other end. Just gets knocked down. I believe that was a second foul on Hannah Robbins. So that's going to be a little bit of pressure on Hannah to stay out of the real foul trouble now. So she won't be able to be quite as aggressive underneath there. And almost doesn't draw iron, but draws just enough to make herself feel good about that. Regan Anderson will knock this one in, and the Cougs are going to be up by 12. Oh, it was in and out. Juab with the nice rebound. And they're going to bring that ball up. There's Tori Ross putting on the pressure. Boy, Bailey Heap, strong and confident with the ball. And she's going to try to hit Hannah, and does. And the backside help from Blake is astounding. And the nice block, I just love that. You know, that's well coached, well thought out. Here's how we're going to play this game. Hannah's a little frustrated. You know, she got a foul called on her on the other end, feeling like she got fouled. Not too bad. You know, she maybe an embarrassment foul. And she's going to shoot a three-pointer. Very confident basketball player. Miller pushes it hard. And Anderson feeling it, but doesn't quite get that one. She's had a lot of good looks tonight. That's a great take. Blake gets caught flat-footed, a little frustrated, and Juab with a little run of their own right now. And Tori Ross thought that it got tapped by Heap, but the ref says no, sir, it did not. Anderson's gonna take a little break, see if she can get some rest. Miller's gonna go out, and Weaver's gonna come in for her. So they're gonna put that big full court pressure on now, and they're gonna go man-to-man with it. And smartly, Juab says clear it out. You know, let's just get rid of the help there. But it's full court man-to-man. My guy, one-on-one, and Juab's taking advantage of that right now. So a 6-0 run in the last minute for Juab. Tori Ross with a nice look. Ball swings around. Robbins with the rebound. That was Bastion with the missed attempt there. 26 seconds left in the half. I think that's double dribble, but they didn't call it that way. Blake's not flat-footed this time, and this is going to be a Union ball no matter what. And that was interesting. Juab just kind of marshaled it out. By the time that she got back there, Bailey wasn't going to do much anyway. Coach smartly gets Hannah out for the last 11 seconds of this half. Let's see if, I think they're going to run three to the corner here. Nope, they're going to get Anderson with a nice look. Nice finish, and they're going to score right off of that out-of-bounds play. And Union's going to keep the pressure hot. Hands up. And nothing doing. That's a great half. We'll be back here in a few minutes after we hear a few words from our sponsors.
Tonight we have a chance to represent in front of the very people that we represent. Don't you dare take that for granted, you understand me? If that means something, that's a really special opportunity that we have.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors, sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College, and send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
Come to 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, longest running restaurant in Vernal, with that home-style cooking you love. We're here to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we also cater events, with prices you just can't beat. Stop in the gift shop and get something special while you're here. Locally owned in downtown Vernal since 1933. Like us on Facebook and go to 711ranchrestaurant.com, and we'll see you soon.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uinta Basin.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
Come out to the Vernal Preparedness Expo on January 27th at the Uinta Conference Center. We have speakers and vendors coming from all over to teach you on various topics and give you access to items you didn't even know exist. Come out, get prepared, and have fun. Learn more at vernalprep.com.
Tonight we have a chance to represent in front of the very people that we represent. Don't you dare take that for granted, you understand me? Make that mean something. That's a really special opportunity that we have.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors, sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College, and send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
Come to 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, longest running restaurant in Vernal, with that home-style cooking you love. We're here to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we also cater events, with prices you just can't beat. Stop in the gift shop and get something special while you're here. Locally owned in downtown Vernal since 1933. Like us on Facebook and go to 711ranchrestaurant.com, and we'll see you soon.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uinta Basin.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
Tonight we have a chance to represent in front of the very people that we represent. Don't you dare take that for granted, you understand me? If that means something, that's a really special opportunity that we have.
Welcome back to Union High School, where we're about to start the second half. We got about a minute before the clock ticks down. Both teams taking a few shots, kind of warm themselves back up after the halftime break. And the Cougars lead this one by 9. Looked to run it out there early in the second quarter. And Juab came back with timeout and kind of came back and had a little run of their own and kept it somewhat close. You know, under 10 points is a close game. And both of these teams can flat out score. You can see that. One person to watch is Hannah Robbins with 2 fouls. So it's important she doesn't get a foul early in the first or the second half. And you see Kennedy Ross over there stretching, getting ready, and coach helps her up. She was on fire. Scored 11 points in that quarter. And then also another person, Regan Anderson, she was on fire as well. She missed a few, but boy, she had a lot of open looks. Ended up scoring 9 points herself. So between those two, that was 20 points out of the 28. So a couple of kids to watch there. Looks like we're going to start the way we started for both teams. Got Blake down underneath and Anderson underneath. And then Ross and Miller for the Cougars. Got a little play they're going to run right out of halftime, a little screen. Oh, and you know, that gets touched. It was tipped, so it's going to stay Union ball. And it's funny because the official had the same angle I did, and I felt like it was touched, and the other 2 officials said, I don't know, and they looked to the third, and it's interesting. It took all 3 to see that one. Made that change a few years ago. Jeez. And Kennedy Ross just kind of forced that one, a little heat check shot there. She's so on fire earlier, and she shot that pretty easily. So all of us are kind of surprised it didn't go in. You know, and she does a good job, Ross, of getting over there, getting in front of the Juab player, but she just jumps back. If she'll hold her ground there and get run into, she probably gets a charge called there. Juab with a couple of free throws. The Savage family founded the company in 1946 with a single truck hauling coal and timber in Utah. Today they are a leader in the supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries, including electric power generation, coal production, oil refining, railroad, chemical oil field downhole services, and other industries. So nothing doing on the free throws. And back come the Union Cougars. And Anderson does a great job of getting in there, but even better is Blake with a nice rebound. Lots of pressure underneath once she gets it. And nothing doing. Juab back at it with the ball up atop the key. Tori Ross putting the pressure on and steals it with her belly. And Kennedy Ross passes it up, and Tori was looking to just hold up and let everybody catch up with her. And Juab said, no, we're not going to let you do that. We're going to knock that ball out of bounds. Miller to Anderson, down into Blake, who goes up strong, and boy, how did she not get fouled there? And you know, the official's right on top of it, so you know it's a good clean block from Hannah Robbins. tough to get the ball up on her. And Anderson doing a good job from behind, but they get that ball in as she tries to three-quarter up in front. So to start the second half, back at you, says Ross. Holy cow, Kennedy's on fire. That's 2 times now she's knocked down three-pointers where they're pretty deep, and right after a pretty important score from Hannah Robbins. Oh, and she changes her pivot foot, and that pressure defense is just working. Blake goes out, and Weaver comes in. See if she can do a little work against Hannah now. Ross to Ross, here we go. Anderson does a good job, but gets blocked by Hannah. Kennedy filling it, and she misses that one, and the heat checks up a little bit, so she's like 4 for 6. Not so bad. She may as well keep shooting until that really changes. And again, they're going to put a little hard pressure up there from Miller. Nope, coach going to pull her back. Just going to go half court hard. So it's a 1-3-1 half court trap. And as soon as she comes across, Kennedy Ross gets a foul called on her. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Kennedy, so she's going to come out of the game, which is a tough break for the Cougs. And that's Aylin. And that's a great pass from Miller. And Aylin with a great job of getting in there and gets the foul called. Ross with the follow-up doesn't count because the foul was called, but well done pushing that ball forward, Miller. So the Cougars extend their lead a little bit in this quarter so far with a couple free throws to go. L&L, we're proud of all. We are here for all your services and sales needs, offering pickup and delivery service for your vehicle to either our Vernal or Roosevelt location. And she rattles that one in. And the ball gets moved around and everybody's guarding Hannah. And Hannah does a good job of rebounding, getting it back. And how is that called there? So that was Weaver, looks like. She just grabbed her on the wrist and said, no, you're not gonna get this one up. So coach is a little frustrated over there about yapping at the ref, but he got the call he was looking for, so. And Hannah's pretty dang smooth shooter. So she keeps it back at 10 and has one more, trying to get back to their start of the quarter affair, but not quite. Nice rebound, Aylin Weaver. Tori Ross, little bell high dribble, and she gives it up. Look for the rebound, and no, it's a block out of bounds, so Juab's ball underneath. And boy, that was number 11 for Juab, Tottenham Hyatt. And she thought she had a layup and nothing doing. Cougars said, no, we're not gonna let you have that one. And they deny the inbounds pass, pretty good there as well. So Juab struggling to get the ball in right here. Not this time, no, they go to the corner and swing that thing back around. Miller with good defense, good rebound, and pushes the ball up the floor. Tori Ross taking it to the hole, and she gets hammered as she goes in there on the ground. They're not going to let her shoot free throws, but they're going to get that ball underneath. See if they can run one of their famous plays that get them a nice look. Ross going to come in. Ross for Ross. And there's a sub for, that's Brinley Bender coming in. A sophomore for Juab. Got to watch out for this 3-second call there, and Anderson does a great job of getting out of the way and go into the hole strong. And the ball comes right back to her, and she picks it up, and she gets hammered as she goes around the outside. So Union doing a pretty good job of maintaining control this half. That's the third foul on both teams. So, excuse me, third team foul. That was only her second foul on Bailey Heap. And Miller gets cut off at the pass, but Anderson doesn't, and she dribbles out and just does a LeBron James turnaround floating jump shot and banks that one in for another 2 points. Well done, Anderson. Weaver with a lot of pressure and a travel before that ball was lost. Strata Networks is proud to support your local high school sports. They're now accepting applications for their scholarships and youth programs. Visit them online at stratanetworks.com to apply. Applications are due March 2nd. So Ross back in. Holds her bell high dribble up the top. Gives it up, little foul. No call on the reach in, and Blake just steps up, filling it, but she shoots that three to no avail. It's just off to the side, just a little bit. She was too open, and she had to take that shot. I don't know that she was committed to it early. Hannah Robbins with another three-point look. Ross with the rebound. So coach calls a timeout. He's going to go ahead and go full, so we'll take a little break as well. Hear a word from our sponsors.
Come out to the Vernal Preparedness Expo on January 27th at the UNA Conference Center. We have speakers and vendors coming from all over to teach you on various topics and give you access to items you didn't even know exist. Come out, get prepared, and have fun. Learn more at vernalprep.com.
Welcome back to Union High School, where we've got a pretty good game going here. Union just keeps their lead just at that, around that 10-point, they're up 12 now. And they've done a really good job. They're pushing the ball, they steal the ball, and then they push. And Juab just hanging around, trying to make it a game. So as they go there to play, it'll be a challenge. These two teams are going to battle for region dominance. But so far tonight, the Cougars have done a great job of making the shots they need to make, a.k.a. Kennedy Ross, everything she touches. And a little swing around to Kennedy. Oh, that one's going to go the other way. Just gets a little bit stagnant there on that, with good defense from Juab coming out to start after that timeout. They seem to do pretty good after timeouts. Hannah with a baseline drive. Tries to get the rebound, but it's pulled down by Weaver, who's done a great job of rebounding tonight. Blake running the floor, and she does a great job of finishing that one. So that was an assist to Ross, and a nice finish for Blake. Tori trying to sneak in there and get another steal. And Weaver putting on the defense. And just, man, the Cougars are just everywhere. Pressure comes pretty hard, and Hannah putting up another three-pointer, but man, the Weaver sisters do such a good job of rebounding. They're such an asset with that. Tori Ross with a nice look. She goes to Kennedy. Kennedy's gonna shoot this one for sure. And she should. Annie eye over on that one. Blake gonna drive in. And this time she gets hammered. She's gonna go ahead and take a couple free throws. Ashley Regional Medical Center is Level 4 Trauma Center. This means there is a dedicated trauma team with extensive training to assist with trauma cases in the ER. And Ashley Regional will open their new Women's Center in February of 2018. Nice shot, Blake. Ashley Regional welcomes Dr. Alexis Driggs, General Surgeon, to the staff. Ashley Regional is a Joint Commission accredited facility. We appreciate their sponsorship and all that they do for the community. And that one's a little short. Oh, and she swings an elbow. That was a little more than probably needed to be. Ref says, we're not going to worry too much about it. There's maybe a foul and then a travel. Nothing getting called right now, but Weaver with the nice steal. And she just goes up and does a great job of drawing the contact. She knew that she was going to get fouled there. And the shot wasn't very soft, but a very nice shot attempt because of the timing and how it came about. Moon Lake Electric, owned by the people they serve. Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned, providing power to the area since 1938. Find and like them on Facebook. Just a bit short there. Quite a few of the free throws for Union, the ones that are missed, are just a bit short. So I don't know if that's the hard work of Juab. And looks like we're going to have another timeout. Going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a break as well.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors, sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College, and send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
Come to 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, longest running restaurant in Vernal, with that home-style cooking you love. We're here to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we also cater events with prices you just can't beat. Stop in the gift shop and get something special while you're here. Locally owned in downtown Vernal since 1933. Like us on Facebook and go to 711ranchrestaurant.com, and we'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Union High School. We've got a pretty good game here going for the girls. The Lady Cougars are up by 16 points. Juab takes a timeout here and see if they can put something together to counteract the athleticism, the fiery defense. And no, they don't. They throw that ball right into Weaver, and she knocks it in the backcourt. No shot clock reset there, so looks like Juab will keep trying to get it in. And again, they throw it right to Weaver, and she doesn't quite have the ball, but she does, and then ends up walking once she gets it. So again, with another throw in for Juab, and the pressure is on from the Cougars. They double team one, and everybody else is on someone else. So very hard pressure coming from the Cougars. Dirty screen, and she gets called for it. So if you don't know what a dirty screen is, and you see that on the screen, she just moves, and she just uses her chest and kind of makes fists and moves her whole body instead of holding position as Tori Ross goes around her. And she gets caught that time. A lot of times you don't get caught. Weaver got lucky there because Ross left. Thought she was going to pass it to Ross, and as she did, she went, oh no, and she bounced it off the hand of her defender. Anderson looking to go in. Ross does a good job of finding. Oh, and that one rattles in and out. And I'm pretty sure that was Weaver, Ellison. Hannah dribbles that ball all the way up. Union says, no, we're going to put pressure on you. And that's a great finish from Bender. Just goes right down to the baseline and finishes strong. And, that is a good play. Tori Ross pushes the ball, and Ellison Weaver just goes down there. Doesn't quite finish it, but Anderson's there to help her out. Gets the rebound, foul on the putback, and Cougars are up by 14 with a couple free throws coming for Regan Anderson, who has 11/12 points with 1 to go. Miller's going to come in for Aylin Weaver.
Tatum Maya.
And her second one is up, and it's no good. But, oh, the ball comes out, and somehow Hannah Robbins ends up with it. She does that quite a bit. Miller with the pressure up high, and then Kennedy Ross, and it's just a pure man-to-man. So that was Willow Kay. You know, she tries to throw that ball in over Kennedy Ross, and Kennedy Ross is tall. And she doesn't play down below, but she's a tall gal. And she gets beat that time, but not sure who they got the foul on. But that's going to lead to a couple of free throws for Juab. And it looks like they got Kennedy Ross on that one. That's going to be her fourth foul. And she's going to have to go take a seat. Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938, owned by the people they serve. Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned. Providing power to the area since 1938. Find and like them on Facebook. Oh, and there's a good rebound that goes the other way for Miller. And so a couple of opportunities here late in the quarter for Juab with 34 seconds left. And that ball bounces off Tori's knee, and she does a great job to just keep track of it. And I don't know how she just switched that, and she threw that to Miller, and Miller wasn't ready for it. Wow, that was just an almost really good play. Looked like Miller traveled as she picked up the ball. So Juab bringing the ball up, Miller just dogging it. Bird dogging the ball the whole way. And Regan Anderson has done just a stellar job. Not sure who they called that foul on. Maybe they're going to give it to Blake. Yeah, still not sure who they gave that foul to. So Juab keeping it close again. It's bringing it near that 10-point mark. And the quick shot by Weaver, not bad. Hey, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Union High School, where the Cougars have a 12-point lead. Looking to start the fourth quarter off and see where they end up. Looks like Juab's ball to start here, and I imagine that the Cougars will put a fair bit of pressure on. They pressure the heck out of that ball as it comes in. No double team, no. Miller just lets her get it in and just puts regular pressure on. Tori Ross doesn't put regular, she's just fired up pressure. Oh, and Hannah steps, but she does a great athletic effort to get that ball and saves it, clear up to her own player on the three-point line. Miller to Ross, Ross gonna bring that across the timeline. Pitt Miller, who casually hits Blake with the pass. Blake gets the ball worked, and then little Tori, excuse me. She's a fair bit smaller than Kennedy. And Blake gets it blocked, but the ball stays with the Cougars. So Tori Ross underneath. And that's a good steal almost, or at least a deflection from the Wasps, and it's a battle now. Blake gets the ball in the middle, and she's going to go up after it. You know, and she seems to be getting fouled, and I think she's just a little stronger than most of those other girls, so it kind of bounces off her, but that's still a foul. And she'll get one called when it needs to be. And definitely Hannah got fouled on that one. Probably Weaver. Yeah, going to be number 33. The Savage family founded the company in 1946 with a single truck hauling coal and timber in Utah. Today, they are a leader in the supply chain management. And I'll get back to that here in just a second. I thought we were shooting free throws. And the ball gets knocked out and goes right back to the hands of the Juab player. And Juab brings it within 10. So the Cougars were up by as many as 16. And yeah, you got to get it to Anderson down underneath. She's been the horse putting the points on the board tonight. And they get her out at the three-point line. And she does a great job of finding Weaver, who does not finish strong on that one. Gets a pretty dang good look, so you got to give it to her. And Juab goes into their horse, and Hannah now has 12 points. And Anderson, and that's a foul that 90 feet from your basket you probably shouldn't make. That's going to be a one-on-one. Coach is going to take a timeout, sit everybody down. We'll be back after this timeout.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
Welcome back to Union High School, where Juab has made a little comeback here last few minutes and brought the game back within 8 points. And Hannah Robbins, their 6'3" post player, is going to shoot a one-on-one right here. So coach instantly called a timeout. See if he could ice her, and he's talking to Kennedy Ross, see if she can get her back in and make it matter. And geez, Union gets a great rebound and throws the ball away. So Kennedy Ross is going to come in for Blake, and Weaver's going to come in for Miller. See if they can't make something happen in here. Why reach in for that? You can't reach in there, Kennedy, but boy, the Cougars need to settle themselves down and just make a basket right here. And they go to Ross to Ross. And that is a weird play there, kind of worked out for Juab. She threw it in and her player ran away from her and it went off her foot. went right back to the hands of the person that threw it in. And wow, doesn't happen quite like that very often. They're going to call that a blocking foul on Weaver. And that's going to be a one-on-one, or one-and-one. Getting back to the Savage family, founded in 1946. Today they are a leader in the supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries, including electric power generation, coal production, oil refinery, railroad, chemical, oil field downhole services, and other industries. As the one-on-one is missed, so the front end has been unkind to Juab, and Anderson gets fouled before she shoots, but she's going to shoot a one-on-one. So let's see how that works out for Union, who is up by 8 points with 5 minutes left in this game. Pretty strong game. Anybody watching this, it's been a very enjoyable game. Both teams struggling on the one-on-one, and they're going to give that a jump ball, which it should be Union's ball then. So Union's going to get one more look at it, see if they can make something out of this. So we've had 3 one-on-ones, and none have been made on the front end. Into Anderson, all the way around the horn. Weaver goes into the basket, gets a great look. Rebound goes the way of Juab, the Wasps. And see what Juab can do here with just under 5 minutes left. And they're working double team. You know, we've got the double team on Hannah, and does not hold back. That's the play that really makes the difference when Heap makes that. It's hard on Union. And Anderson goes in, seems to get a nice look. Ross goes down, gets a nice pass out. Anderson throws the ball. Very good hustle. Who was that? Was that Weaver? Dreamweaver. Well done. Hustle everywhere. It's a 5-point game, though, with that 3-pointer that Juab made on the last time, as the Cougars were double teaming Hannah Robbins. Left Heap open, and Heap made him pay. So they're going to keep that ball swinging, try to get Hannah the ball, or a look on the other side. And Weaver with a nice rebound, gets it over to Ross. Kennedy. And this time it's a third foul on Robbins. So Kennedy Ross going to shoot a couple free throws. So the game has stayed tight all night long. Ute Tribal Enterprises is proud to sponsor VTV6's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School football, or basketball, and football, and hockey, and soccer, and actually just basketball tonight. And that one goes right in the hole. So she makes the second one. Quite an important shot. I think those free throws are going to start to be real important in this game. Hannah with a big 3-point attempt. And that ball looked to me to go off of the iron on the backside. And wow, look at that. And they just throw it. The excitement everywhere, and Anderson sees Blake up ahead and thinks they have a sure layup and throws it over her head. So that was a crazy moment there for Union. Juab's coach going to take a full timeout. We'll take a break as well.
Tonight we have a chance to represent in front of the very people that we represent. Don't you dare take that for granted, you understand me? Like that means something. That's a really special opportunity that we have.
Come out to the Vernal Preparedness Expo on January 27th at the UNA Conference Center. We have speakers and vendors coming from all over to teach you on various topics and give you access to items you didn't even know exist. Come out, get prepared, and have fun. Learn more at vernalprep.com.
Welcome back to Union High School, where we're late in the fourth quarter, and the Union Cougars are up by 6 with Juab taking a timeout, and watch them look to go into Hannah Robbins. She is actually just went baseline, and the ball was on that side. Up and over, and Blake with a very important rebound. Strong does not bring that ball down. Keeps it up high like she should, chins it. Weaver with a little bit of a casual pass, and oh, what a look. Anderson to Kennedy, just where it should have been. Kennedy just was not quite ready for that. So Miller in for Weaver. 2:51. Great look on both ends. Neither can convert. Tori Ross putting a little high pressure up. And Kennedy, watch your hands, keep them to yourself. Blake gets a foul as the Juab player goes to the hole, and I can't see her number yet. So Carly does a good job to stop a sure layup, and a missed free throw. Again, free throws are going to be very, very important here late in this game. Still a 6-point game. Closest it's been for a while is 5, so let's see if Juab can do that. And short again, but Hannah gets in there, and just a good deep bounce for her. Helps them out a little bit. And Kennedy with the good, hard defense. Even though she has 4 fouls, I'm impressed. She just keeps playing hard. Tori Ross bringing the ball up. Nice find. And Blake thought she had the ball, and Juab goes and steals that one back. And you can see why Juab is a team that is to be contended with in region and in the state. They are a strong team. And well done, Weaver. One of the unsung heroes. She doesn't have a whole lot of points, only 3 tonight, but boy, she has played well. And Blake gets hammered from behind, puts that one in the hole. Nice find, nice finish, and a free throw to come. So that takes the game to 8 points. And Blake with a free throw to make it 9 and 3 scores, which is tough to come back in a minute and a half. Well, 2 minutes almost.
Back in for Juab, number 14, Mackenzie Cowan.
So that was the 5th foul on Bailey Heap, and she's a great player. You know, my big shout out to her. One of the tough players tonight, and you just could see it in everything she did. She gave it all up. 12 points, 5 fouls, lots of rebounds, and a myriad of successes for her tonight. Blake puts that one in. Very important free throw. And full court pressure everywhere. Tori just says, well, okay. Keeps the pressure on. And everyone, Miller with pressure. Just up and in your face, says Union. And Blake does a great job not to foul, but the rebound on the weak side goes the way of Juab, and a nice putback to keep Juab alive in this game. So where Union looks to put it away, they just can't quite put it away like they want to. And Juab with their own set of pressure. Blake looking to shoot a 3, thinks better of it, finds Ross outside deep. And the ball gets knocked away, stays with Union. Minute 11 left, and Union with a pretty good chance here tonight to finish this game off strong. Weaver, unsung hero of the evening. And Ross with a nice cutback. Miller just a little heavy on the pass. That backdoor's been there a fair bit tonight. Union's going to just dog the ball up the floor, keep the pressure on, just make it the time waste. And every time that a pass goes without a shot, and that's a good look. Just Hannah's amazing. She's been a great player tonight. The whole team has. Juab's got a good team. Tori Ross does a great job of faking that one out. Hits Kennedy and the eye over. Big rebound. Can't quite put it back in. Weaver's done such a good job. Such an important rebound. Wanted the points there so bad, but important rebound. Let's see how she does on the free throw. She's got a couple of them coming. 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant is proud to sponsor VTV's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School basketball. Little sub. Tori got a little shook up on that last play. Coach is going to say, let's get Bastion in there. And twofer. Well done, Weaver. Made that one. Made the second one. And Hannah with a three-point look. Close. Good box out. Good rebound. And a jump ball. We're going to get a jump out of that. This one's going to go the way of Juab with 18.7 seconds left. Looks to be over for Juab. Going to be tough to get 6 points, but we're going to have a timeout. See if we can extend this game. We'll take a little quick break and then come back for the conclusion.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors, sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College, and send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
Come to 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, longest running restaurant in Vernal, with that home-style cooking you love. We're here to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we also cater events with prices you just can't beat. Stop in the gift shop and get something special while you're here. Locally owned in downtown Vernal since 1933. Like us on Facebook and go to 711ranchrestaurant.com, and we'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Union High School, where the Cougars lead by 6. Juab's ball with 18.7 seconds left to go in the game. And going to run a little I formation. A tight I. They definitely want to try to get the Hannah the ball, but the double team comes, and Union says no way. So the delay, clock running down. Hannah gets the ball up top, and a prayer's not answered. Miller with the ball. She's going to dribble this one out. And she actually shoots it at the end. And the Cougars win this one. What a great game. Start to finish, Juab was never out of it, but Union was always leading. So, very fun game. And Union looks to move up the charts every way possible, making it a 4-0 region start. Well done, Cougars. Hey, hang around, we got another one. We'll be back with the boys game here shortly.